Yesterday I decided to go to the past, and by that I mean I went to watch some old WWE videos, and I watched WrestleMania 17 or WrestleMania X7. If you guys, whatever, you guys get it. It was called WrestleMania X7, but it was WrestleMania 17, and I was quite entertained for the next what was it, 3 hours or so? I'm not really sure, but I was more entertained than ever before, ever in WWE pay-per-views nowadays. And sometimes you need to go to the past to reignite the spark of the future, which is now, because I really sometimes don't have interest in watching Raw or watching SmackDown, especially because SmackDown is spoilers, and I could just read the spoilers and find out if it's going to be a good show or not. Or TNA Impact, for that matter. I mean, TNA is great, but it like everything, it has its imperfections, which sometimes overshadow the perfections that it does have. Let's just go with that. Yeah, WrestleMania 17. It was just a great pay per view all around. I enjoyed it from first match to last match, and that is the point of this video. I wanna, make a video about your guys' top five WrestleManias and my top five WrestleManias. And you guys could put why it's your favorite WrestleMania or not, or you could just leave one of your favorite WrestleManias. Just put something in the comment section below about one of your favorite WrestleManias or top five WrestleManias. You could put why it's your favorite or why not, or you could just put why, or just put WrestleMania something. Because we're approaching WrestleMania season. After the Royal Rumble, it's the Elimination Chamber, then it's WrestleMania, and I'm like looking forward to see what WrestleMania it is going to be this year. Is it going to be a great WrestleMania? Is it going to be a crappy WrestleMania? Every year, I always see those posts saying this is the worst WrestleMania of all time, but uh, I don't know if I could agree with them or not, because after watching WrestleMania 17 again, I was just boomed. I was so entertained. More entertained than I've ever been in the last year with the WWE pay-per-view, to be quite honest. Maybe I was more entertained than, that Money in the Bank pay-per-view with CM Punk and John Cena, where Punk walked out with the championship. I mean, we had Chris Jericho versus William Regal. Great match. Um, it was great. I mean, Regal, I think Regal could be so much better if they actually used him more. Then we had what was it, Taz and the APA versus the Godfather Val Venus, and I don't know the last guy. They never really called him in the match, and I really didn't mind him. But then we had one of my favorite matches, Kane versus Raven versus Big Show for the Hardcore Championship. It was just a great match too. When freaking Kane threw Raven through that glass window, I was like, holy shit. We don't see that type of shit nowadays. And then the ending was just freaking brutal. Kane freaking with his leg drop. Oh my god. If you guys haven't watched it, I really freaking, what's the word I'm looking for here? I really encourage you to go watch WrestleMania 17. Um, what other match? Oh, we had Eddie Guerrero and Test. That was the next match, and it was great. It was great to see Eddie Guerrero. It was great to see Test. And, the one sad thing about this WrestleMania is that three of these guys that were in this card are no longer living. May they rest in peace. But Chris Benoit, he faced Kurt Angle. Great match as well. Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Test. It's kind of sad that they're no longer alive. That was the one kind of sad thing about the card, because I was watching these and I was like, wow, I miss these guys. I really think that if Chris Benoit was still alive and Eddie Guerrero was still alive and Tess was still alive and they were in the WWE could be a hell of a lot better, to be honest with you. That's the one thing I kind of, miss after watching that WrestleMania. It kind of saddened me, but it didn't like make me cry or anything. But it was pretty sad that they're not longer alive with us. One of the matches that I like in the card, I like Shane McMahon and Vince McMahon street fight. Oh, this was also the first time Undertaker and Triple H fought each other, and let me tell you guys, the first one was the best one. I mean, we look at that now and we think we're good, we'll go back to WrestleMania 17 and watch The Undertaker versus Triple H and tell me that is not better than like the last match they had. We also had Stone Cold and The Rock, and even that match was pretty entertaining. Stone Cold kind of betrayed us, as you can say. He went with Vince McMahon. But other than that, and a few other WrestleManias that I do encourage you guys to watch that are some of my favorite are WrestleMania 19, WrestleMania 21, WrestleMania 24, and WrestleMania 25. Because this video is coming to an end, I should have picked a longer video, but I didn't. But some of my favorite matches, Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho, Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle, Undertaker versus Edge, and Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at these WrestleManias. I really encourage you guys to watch those. Tell me what you guys think. What WrestleManias are your favorite? RockRX out.